Hello YouTube family, this is Ravi and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So we are back on the scripting series and we are going to cover entire client script in this today's session of 1 hour. So in the previous session, we have seen what types of client script exist in ServiceNow, what are client scripts, how we use it, what are the fundamentals of it. So we have already discussed that in our previous video. So if you are very new to this channel, do subscribe. And let me know if you have not watched the video. I will give you the link in the description, even on the I button on the top. So let's get started. Client script is something which run on the browser. Whatever you are doing in front of your screen, nothing but whatever you are watching is your client script. This is all we have discussed. So in the last class, first of all, let's go to the client script. So client script will be present at the system definition client script. If you make this as a favorite, so it will sit on the top or under the favorite section. So let me put it on the top level only, no problem. Click on the client script, see it's coming on the top. Now let's click on new and I'm going to create a new client script, the new requirement, the new real-time scenario. So in the previous class, we have seen onload and onChange client script. Today, we are going to see onChange with more scenarios. First of all, let me go to the incident table. Click on all. Yeah. Okay. Now let's create a scenario. So as I mentioned, onload in the last class, let me write it down for you guys. Onload, comma, onChange and onSubmit. OnSubmit will work only on the form view of table. So as we know that there are two views of table, one is list view, another is form view. So this onload, onChange and onSubmit will work on the form view and we have only one option, that is on cell edit. This is the fourth type of client script, which is very rarely used, not used much of the time. But this work only on the list view. So let's get started with it. So let me put here a name called, let's say, test client script. What table we are going to choose? We are going to choose incident table. So I'm going to choose incident table. You can choose any table on which you want your client script to execute. So I'm going to choose my incident table. And in the previous three videos of client script, we have discussed all about this name, what is table, what is UI type. So I'm going to select UI type as all, and what type of client script I'm going to choose, onChange. So guys, go back and check the onChange video first, which you will see on the I button or even in the description. Then you come back to this video and learn about the real-time scenario. Since you type onChange, you will notice over here script is automatically written. Okay. So this script is automatically written by ServiceNow. So I will write it down. On change of database, comma, short description, profile set with current caller, from incident number, whatever comes to your mind, guys. You create a scenario and do it. Number and let's say category. Okay, and make description field mandatory. That's very simple. We have already discussed what to use, what kind of details we are going to use. So we are going to write a script over here. But you will notice my color of this script is changed to little bit of grayish color. Let me zoom it. Why so? Because I have installed one extension in extension on Chrome. That extension is called, we go to the extension, ServiceNow util tool for ServiceNow. If you install this extension, then you will get all the backend name right away. For example, let me show you. I want to see the backend name. What we used to do, right click and here we'll get the backend name. But if you install this extension, you just have to right click over here and you have to go to this option called ServiceNow util tool You have to go to the tool, show technical name. That's it. It will show all the technical name present. Technical name is backend. Okay. So to get the backend name, you can go back and install this particular extension. You just have to go to Chrome Store, and inside the Chrome Store, just type ServiceNow. I know most of the people knows about it, but if somebody does not have any info on this particular part, just go and type ServiceNow. Enter. First one, ServiceNow tool for ServiceNow. Install it and then refresh the page. You will get a question mark on the top. Then you understand that we have applied the extension. Now you have to remove this. Right click, tool. Again, click that, it will happen. So there's a shortcut also. From your keyboard, press backslash and type TN. TN is for technical name. Same thing, similarly, backslash TN, it will go. So let's get started. So that's why, because of this only, this blue color is showing. If I off this, if I go to my extension, tool, extension, if I uncheck this and if I refresh this page again, let me save it first. Yeah. So now it will be removed and I will not be able to see the backend name over here. The color is now changed. So you can see here, it is changed to blue. Correct? So it's all up to you how you are keeping your extension. Whether you want to keep, let me keep this extension as it is. Now, the requirement is on change of category. If category is database, then only this should happen. If category is not database, then clear all the value. Simple. Go back, type here. First of all, choose your type called onChange and what field you want. I want a field category, so choose your category. Now here, if you have to type, if the last class we have already seen all this, if convert your requirement into normal English. If you study, you will pass. So if you study, so basically if statement is something like this, guys. If in the bracket, you have to put the condition, and when the condition is matched, condition is true, it will go inside the loop and it will execute whatever is written in between this. If this condition is not true, that will come out and execute the else part of it. Okay, so if you study, return, pass, else, fail. Simple. So if category is database, so obviously what I have to use here, in the previous video, we have seen LHS equal to RHS, if you remember. So if get value of category double equal to database. So how we can do that? If G underscore form, we have to play with G underscore form only, guys. G underscore form dot get value of category backend name. What is the backend name of category is small category, copy this. Okay. And now I am comparing it double equal to what is the backend name of database? Small database. So I will type data. That's it. If it is true, then go inside it. And what we have to perform? We have to make short description as mandatory. Description as mandatory and short description to be set with correct color. So let's make description field mandatory first. So simple, G underscore form. How to make any description field mandatory? You can pause this video right away over here and you can try your own. There is a method called set mandatory. As I mentioned in the previous session, you can make any field mandatory and only visible with the help of client script. You can set the value. So set mandatory of which field? Description, comma, true. That's it. It will be mandatory. Second part, what we have to perform here, we have to perform set the value of short description with current color. So how to get the current color, guys? Pause the video and answer this question. So current caller, in ServiceNow client script, we will use a word called an API called G underscore user. What is the meaning of G underscore user? Glide user. SDR. G underscore user will always return you the current logged in user. Now dot get full name. Okay, first. Then I want this. Then I want incident number also. So we will use plus space, one space. Incident number will get like Z underscore form dot get value of number plus again one space I am giving and category G underscore form dot get value of category. Fine. Now I will store this in a variable. So let's say I am giving here a word called variable. How to define a variable in ServiceNow? VAR. This all we have discussed. So don't get confused. Go back and watch that video first, then come back to this. Variable, let's say test. Will do. Okay. Now Control A and click on this option to format your code. So my code is format now. And now what is the requirement? This to be set on the short description, correct? So G underscore form dot set value. As I mentioned, we can only set the value and get the value. Like your WhatsApp, you can send the message or receive the message. Message can be of any type. Your text, your image, your attachment, your money, doesn't matter. So all are messages only. Similarly, you can either get the value from the form, set the value to the form, and you have to play around it. If you're displaying a message also on the top, you are setting something on the form itself, correct? So set value is a word which is used to set the value on a particular field name. So field name is short underscore description. And the second is your value. What value we have to place? The value which we are going to place is the value we have defined test. That's it. So if the category database is selected, description field become mandatory and short description field will be set with this value. If it not matches, so in case of this, I will put the else condition and I will clear all the value. So G underscore form dot clear value. There's an option called clear value that will clear the value. Which value you want to clear? So I want to clear, let's say short description. Copy, paste. That's it. So clear value used to clear the value whatever is written over here. For example, if I write here something, it will be cleared off. So my work is done. You can just see this code again. So if G underscore form dot get value of category database description, fine, save it. Go back to incident table, refresh the page. And remember guys, whatever I am using over here, short underscore description, description, category, these all are the technical name of it or the backend name of it. So how to get a backend name? Right click, get the backend name or install that extension ServiceNow util and then \tn. You will get it. Again, if you want to remove it, again \tn. Okay, now if a category is database, you will notice some error I am getting. Why is this error? Okay. So if I select here database, let me refresh the page again. If I select database, I'm getting an error. Return this dot full name. Okay, it means that I have missed the bracket, guys. If you get error like this, go back to this G underscore user. See, here I have missed the bracket. So if you miss the bracket, you will get a kind of error like this. Now, if I refresh the page back, I should be getting the details. So let's go back and now click on database. See, I got the system admin, then incident number, then database. And you will notice description will become mandatory. This is the first requirement. Now, if I select anything else apart from database, let's say software, the value is cleared off. Correct? So this is what the requirement was. So this is second requirement which we have seen so far. This works on the onChange. So onChange of anything, you can perform operations, not database operations, operations related to your form changes. What I did, I just set the value. I didn't save it. If I save it, it will go to the database. The client side always deal on the form side, not on the database side. Okay. So let's go back and let's create another requirement. And this time, let me disable that extension for you so that if somebody who is not using the extension, they will also understand. Okay, let me now refresh it. You can get a screenshot of this, guys, or if you want, you can take note with me only. Correct. Let me close this and let me again open the client script. System definition, client script, and now incident table. Click on all. Click on new. File. This is my client script which I have created. Let's create another client script. So this time extension is disabled. So no worries. Come down. Type here test client script version 2. Table. Choose any table which you want. I am going to choose incident table again. And type onChange. Now the requirement is if the category is software and channel is phone, then put alert box saying that you have selected the category as software and medium is phone. So I will write it down over here, the second requirement, guys. If category selected is software and channel selected as phone, then on the alert box print both the details and make assignment group mandatory with value as soft. Simple. I'm repeating it. If I select category as software and the phone channel is phone, on change of category, I will get the alert box saying that this current category is software and the channel is phone, and I will make this be mandatory and I will set the value as SAT software. So first of all, let me disable the previous client script. It should not cause any conflict, so I'm making it false. Now let's go back. Type here on change of what, guys? On change of category. So in this case, first of all, we have to select channel before selecting the category, because it is happening on change of category, not on change of channel. So first of all, we have to choose channel as phone, then we have to come back over here. Because first, if we change the category as software, then alert box will come at that time only. We're getting my point. Let me repeat again. So if you are choosing category and if you're filling all the details from left hand side, then going to the right hand side. So when you change the category, obviously the alert box will come at that point and this field will be left as it is. So remember, you have to check the requirement first correctly and then you have to execute it. So in my requirement, on change of category only should happen. So first of all, I will choose the channel. So in this case, what we are going to choose, if g_form dot get value of category double equal to software. This all we have discussed, guys. Now we have to use the second condition as well over here. How to use the second condition, guys? So you can pause it and you can use by yourself. Here there is two conditions. One is and one is or. What is this and? And means this first one is called and condition. Second one is called or condition. Now let my way of teaching is a little different. So I will take you to class 11th, class 10th, or maybe engineering first year where you have electronics, common subject. Just go back to AND gate. Okay. What is AND gate? If anyone from the electronics background or even computer science background, they will get to know if somebody's already have studied this in class 9th or class 10th, you will remember AND gate will have two set of inputs, A and B. And if any of this input is false, then the output will be false. So in AND condition, both the inputs should be true. If you take me to the ServiceNow, whatever the first condition I am writing and the second condition what I will be writing, this should be true, then only it will go inside the loop. If any of this condition is false, then it will not execute this loop. So it will go to which part? So there are another condition called or. OR gate, you guys have remembered that. In OR gate, again we have two inputs in the OR gate, but it fails only when the both inputs are false. But one input, second input, first input, second input, third input, fourth input, both should be true, or one should be true, then the result is true only, guys. So we have two kinds of operator, and or. Here, both the condition should be matched. And in OR, any one condition can match. Can be true. Correct? So I hope you guys are understanding. If you're not understanding, do let me know in the comment section. I will create another one and I'll show you. So now I will use this 2 ampersand and I'll copy this. Copy and paste. Now get value of backend name of channel is contact_type. Here contact_type double equal to backend name of phone. So to know the backend number of phone, what we have to do? Right click, configure dictionary. I'll leave this because these are the choice field. So we need to find the choice field from the dictionary entry of it. This is all we have discussed in the table series. So click on the choice. What is the small phone number? Great. So we'll type here small phone. So if category is software and contact type is phone number, then only what I want. Let me make it little big, guys, so that you will see this properly. Then what I want, let's go back to the requirement. So if category select is software in the channel, then alert box should print both the details. Simple, just type alert and print it. The category is space g_form dot get value of category plus sign. You can put over here plus sign. What is this plus sign? You can answer this question, guys. Plus sign is called concatenation operator. It is used to concatenate, join the string with number, number with string, and a string with string, number with number. This is all we have seen. Plus the contact medium is space g_form dot get value underscore type. Simple. I hope you guys are able to follow it. Enter, Control A, Control A, format your code. This is done. And what else was in the requirement? And make assignment group as mandatory. So how to make assignment group as mandatory? Simple. G underscore form dot set mandatory. Backend name of assignment group is assignment underscore group. And what is the hardware? Software, correct? So the value of software is software. Control A format. Here you can mention the society. This is called hard coding, guys. Do not hard code any code. To avoid this, we will define a property and we will use it. But properties are not used in client side. It is used in the server side. So in the client side, if you want to set the assignment group, please go with the assignment rule, not with the assignment group like this. And what is assignment rule? We have seen it when we read about the table cycles. If we have not covered that video, do let me know. I will cover that. It's a very small topic. And make assignment group. Oh, sorry. This is, I'm so sorry. This is set value, not set mandatory. Set value, assignment group as software, and let's make it mandatory. G underscore form dot set mandatory. Copy paste. So we have covered 4 scenarios, guys, as of now. So in the future, more scenarios will be coming up, but we have to complete the client script. Then every day, every second day, once we have done with it, we'll bring the scenario and I'll do the live sessions as well. There also we can cover all those scenarios. So let me save it. My work is done. Let's go back to the incident table. First, let me check on change of field name category. If the category is software and the form type is phone number, correct? So you can check again, form type is phone number. Yeah. Okay. Now refresh the page and let's change the channel type to phone. And now category is software. So there's an error. G form is not defined. Okay. It is not defined. G from. So sorry. This G from. Where is G from? I have written over here. See, copy, paste. So guys, I am making it very raw so that in front of your screen only you will get some error. I'm going to solve it. So this was a spelling mistake. Now save it. And now refresh the page. Yeah. Go back. If the channel is phone and the category is software, the category is software and the contact type is phone, this alert box is coming up automatically because I have mentioned it. And you will notice assignment group will be mandatory and set with the value software. See, mandatory and the software. This was the third requirement which we have seen with the use of onChange. So that's all on the onChange part. Now we are going to see on the onSubmit. So you can take a snapshot of it if you want. If you don't want, you can write with me or you can have a note of it. Guys, let's go back. Control E, delete it. This time onSubmit. onSubmit means when you click on save button or submit button or update button. So when you create a new record, guys, what button we will see? We will see a submit button because we are going to submit the data. We get a save button, but once the data is already saved, you will get an update button. That also I'll show you. So the requirement is, we refresh the page. Yeah. The requirement is don't allow user to submit the form if description field is empty. Let's take an example. If description field is empty, don't allow user to submit the form. How we can do that? So very simple. And these are the direct ask interview question. How you will cancel form submission. Let me show you. So here just type ServiceNow interview questions. There are companies which are asking interview question directly from this particular website called Mind Magics. Over here, if you control F and type return false, see how you can cancel a form submission to client script. This is theoretical question. Theory wise, you return false. But how it's work, I will show you right now. So remember, whatever you write between this onSubmit script, this will run only when you try to save the form or submit the form. And over here, I am going to check if the description field is empty. Let me write down this scenario for you. So this is onSubmit. And the scenario is when the description field is empty, when the description field is empty, warn the user and don't allow user to submit the form. So let's say this is a real-time scenario, real-time question, or real-time features which can be implemented in ServiceNow. So when the description field is empty, so how we can achieve this? Very simple. How to get the value of description? So we have to use g_form dot get value of description. Simple, correct? Very simple. Now what we have to do? We have to compare it whether it is empty or not. So how you guys will compare? You can pause this video right away. How you will know whether something is empty or null? We will not use the command called null, guys, because null is not used in client side. No, big no. Not at all. So how you will check whether anything is empty or not? So if you give like this, is it empty or not? So if you write something between this quote, let's say Ravi Gaurav, this is up for a string, correct? Something which is written between the quotes is called a string. But what if I remove this string and I will write nothing between it, no spaces also? If I give one space also, it is not empty. But if I don't give any spaces, that is called an empty string. So what we can write, if g_form dot get value of description double equal to empty string, correct? If it is matches, then it will go inside it and warn the user. So I will give a warning message on the top. So g_form dot add error message. Okay, error message on the top, and the name of error message is we can do like please fill please fill the description field. Okay, and put a alert box saying that hey, you are not allowed to submit the form until you fill the description field. Now this question will come to the mind of most of the employees or candidates or the students. Sir, why we are making this? Why not we are making it mandatory, correct? If I make that field mandatory, which is compulsory, then everyone has to do it. For example, if I submit it, see the mandatory fields are blinked 2 times and saying that sort this is mandatory. Similarly, we can make it mandatory. Yes, guys, we can make it mandatory and we can achieve it. But the problem here is user don't want to make description field mandatory. They want to do something without making this mandatory. Can we achieve this? Yes, we can achieve this with the help onSubmit client script. Alert. Now at the last, what do you have to mention? Return me what is 0. 0 means false. ServiceNow or any other machine will not understand any character, any name. Like they will not understand Ravi. They will not understand number. What they understand, they will convert those to the machine language. What is machine language? Binary language. What is binary language? 100 101. So machine will always know to manipulate all these options. So 1 is considered as true and 0 is considered as false. So on submit and on save, if I click here, I will disable this button. I will return 0. Or instead of 0, you can type false also. Everything is fine. So return false means if this condition is matching, it will return false, else return true, else return true or 1. So it will only work when the description field is empty. Let me save this and check whether it is working or not. I saved it. Hopefully we'll go to the incident table, refresh the page, and let's fill the description field, fill the mandatory field. So let's say colon, okay, all the mandatory fields, test, client script. Now I will right click on the top and click on save. Well, first click on submit. Okay, you are not allowed to submit the form until you fill the description field. Okay, and an error message. See, nothing is happening, guys. Nothing is happening. Similarly, it goes with save button also. See, save. So what I did, I don't allow user to submit the form at any cost if description field is empty. Now if I fill this field, I filled. Now, if I right click and save it, done. I am able to submit the form. Correct? So this is nothing but on submit. Now you will see update button. Now if I again uncheck this and if I try to update it, see, it work on save, submit and update. Remember that, guys. So I hope you understand this on submit part, and you can leverage this in any of the table where we can use client script, on submit, and many more things we can achieve. So let me do one last scenario for this. Let me close this and I will use confirm box. Confirm box we have seen on the first day of client script of video on load. Go back and check that. Are you sure? You want to proceed without filling description? So I am asking user, are you sure you want to proceed without filling the description? Okay, so in confirm box, you will get two options, okay and cancel. So I will store this confirm box in a variable called X, any variable you choose. Now, if confirm box will return, guys, always two things, true and false, means okay and cancel. Confirm box is something like this. Let me show you. Let me remove this. First, let me save it. See, confirm box look like this. Refresh the page. Alert box is, you will see only OK button over there. But on the confirm box, you will see two buttons. See, OK and cancel. OK return true and cancel return false. Okay. So here I will write if X returns true, means X double equal to true, then I will give a alert box saying that warning, error due to empty description. And then return false. Else return true. Simple. Here I am not doing anything extraordinary, guys. That's why I told you ServiceNow scripting is very easy to understand. So every part we are studied. So if a user select true means okay, then I'll get a warning and return false. If you will select false, then I will return true. Got my point? And here also you can mention on the top if g_form dot get value form, FORM, not from, dot get value of description double equal to empty, then only this should happen. So you can use this, uh, cross it and put everything between this. My work is done. First of all, we'll check the condition. If description field double equal to empty, then it will go inside in ask and it will return false. Else statement I will not use here, guys. Else I will use over here. Else return true. Simple. Save it and test it. Refresh the page. Let me make it a new. So how to go to the new, guys? You have one shortcut -1. So it will give you the blank form. You put a sys equal to -1. Basically, sys equal to -1 is nothing but, I hope most of them knows about it, but if you don't know, just type here incident dot form. It will always give you -1. Let's fill the details. Sorry. Yeah. Right click, save. Are you sure? Want to proceed? Okay. Due to empty, yeah. Not allowed user to save the form. See. Or click on submit, same thing. But if it is filled, submit, the value is getting submitted. So that's all on this particular part of client script. If you have any query, let me know. So that's all on the client script part on onChange, onload and onSubmit. We are left with only last topic, that is your onCell edit, which we will cover in the next video. So that's all of the today part. Thank you, guys. Let me know if you need more scenarios. I'll bring another video on more scenarios on the client side after completing the server side of our scripting. So this video will be continuously coming on my channel. So you don't have to worry. You don't have to go anywhere. Everything we are going to cover here. Thank you so much. We'll meet in the